Hi everyone, welcome to Bio 130 or Introductory Biology, Part 1. And I'm Nimi. Um, I'm your instructor, and my background is that I have a bachelor's degree in human biology and math, a master's degree in forensics, and I'm a current PhD student in the biology program at UAlbany here. Couple of fun facts about me is that I love teaching, puzzles, photography, and learning languages. So you are all welcome to contact me through email. Please use your UAlbany email address if you are contacting me, and please include Bio 130 to the subject line. This makes it easier to make sure that your emails are seen by me, because sometimes it gets filtered out. You may call me Nemi. If you want to keep it formal, you can call me Professor John. Whichever one you feel comfortable with is totally fine by me. I'm typically good about responding back to emails. However, sometimes it gets a little hectic with emails, so I'll try to get emails within 48 to 72 hours or so. And make sure to look through the syllabus in case the question was already answered there. And if you do want to meet with me, we can do office hours via Zoom. Just email me and we'll set up an appointment and we can talk about whatever you want, course material wise or anything in general. Now, in this video, we're gonna do more of an overview on like the syllabus itself. In most of the videos that I will be posting for class itself, I will have my video off. That way it's not blocking anything else. But in this one, I just wanted to get you guys comfortable and actually meet you guys. So like we've said, this is Bio 130, Introductory Biology, Molecular and Cell Biology. It's a fully online course, and it goes from May 20th to June 14th of 2024. The syllabus is online right now. If there are any updates that need to kind of happen as we go through the session, I will keep everyone updated with announcements, and any updates that come to the syllabus will be dated as to when it occurred. Now, the textbook for this class itself is free, considering everything in science is always so expensive. You guys are going to use a PDF textbook. If you prefer a printed version, there are options. You can do that as well. Through OpenStats themselves or Amazon, iBooks, so on. Now, technology-wise, there will be some things that you need to keep track of because obviously it's an online course. We want to make sure that we have everything. To be successful in this course, you need Wi-Fi, and that's a given considering it is an online course, and everything will be on Brightspace for you guys, material-wise, assessments-wise, and completing all of that by the due date itself. Now, typically, I would recommend any kind of tablet, laptop, or desktop just to make sure that you have a device for class itself. That way, everything gets loaded properly, you can submit the assignments correctly, so on. Make sure you kind of look into what you need, and if you need assistance or anything, keep an eye out for the syllabus, and if there's any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. So a couple of the requirements is, the first one is Brightspace. You must have access to Brightspace. That's where all of the material will be posted, including lecture videos, lecture slides, all of the different assignments and everything. Zoom is good if you wanna contact me and um, uh, have meetings or something like that, it comes in handy. And then there's also the VPN, where it allows to kind of share things and keep things securely for the university itself. Now, in this course, there will be 4 different categories on how you will be evaluated. First is the chapter homeworks. Those are 300 points. There's 4 of them in total, but you need to, and the lowest of the exam homework grades will be dropped. So it will be 3 of them counted towards your grade. So you have 4 sets, 3 of them will be counted. Now there's also case study or interactive media assignments. Those are 25 points each for a total of 50. There are 2 worksheets. I promise you guys will have fun with these. I tend to love these worksheets, so I want to share that with you guys. And those will also be 25 points each. And then the quizzes themselves are a good chunk of your grade. It's a total of 600 points. There will be 4 quizzes with 200 points each, and the lowest quiz grade can be dropped. Okay. Now, the course schedule itself is posted with the syllabus as well. And what we see here is the first module will be talking more based on topics that relate to the cell, what's inside the cell, what makes up a cell, and its components. In the second module, what we'll do is we'll talk about how these cells end up surviving, like how do they survive? Like, how do they create energy? How do they use energy? So on. That kind of carries on there. And then in week 3, what we'll do is we'll talk more about like cell division, reproduction, inheritance patterns in that broad essence of it. And then in the last week, we'll talk more about how this kind of comes into play, where how it goes from our DNA to protein and how it all regulates all these different processes that we end up learning. And the assignments are also listed here. If there are any questions about this, please let me know. The grades themselves are in this manner. Please, 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 I cannot stress this enough. Make sure to regularly check your grades. This is a short class, like 4 weeks. So make sure you guys regularly check your grades. I will grade all of the worksheets in a timely manner that you guys can check your grades in a proper manner. But please make sure you look at your grades, because I will not be able to change any grades after the course is done. And I will not do any additional assignments on top of what we're already doing. And no extra credit on an individualized basis. Now, if I end up adding any bonus points to the weekly quizzes, it will be applied towards everyone in the class, regardless of the score that has been attained. So just some tips to kind of keep on being successful. Make sure you have an idea of how you're going to commit your time to be academically successful. Typically for a class like this, it's like 17 to 20 hours because it's a 3-credit class and you want to spend at least 3 to 4 hours outside of every credit hour, per credit hour. So basically make sure you spend some time reading, taking notes, watching the lecture slides, any review videos that might be there, the assignments. There's not many discussion posts in this one, probably just meet your classmates post, that's it. And then the case studies, they will take some time, as well as kind of just like focusing down for the quizzes. All of the assignments in this class will be open book, so do not go too crazy with um all of the material that's there. And please, please, please submit all assignments on the on Brightspace by the due date. Anything after the due date will have a late penalty. It will be 25% off. And it has to be within that week itself. If you do know if something's happening and you cannot do it for some reason, like a documented reason, talk to me. I am relatively flexible in these things, so please, please, please contact me. And if you have any questions, email me, use the ask your classmates forum in each week. There are so many resources. You can contact me for an appointment. We can talk then too. And each module basically follows a similar schedule as to when assignments are due. So make sure you kind of figure out what works for you in how what you want being submitted and on time. Now there is also this post thing on Brightspace. It's called Ask Your Classmates. It will be one in each week where you get, this is more to get you guys actively learning with each other. If you guys have any ideas or like questions or comments, you guys can answer each other, or basically just add on things on there and just participate in there. It helps me kind of understand where you guys are struggling with, and like understanding what's going on as a class itself. Okay. It will help me help you guys, and you guys can help each other in the process as well. And biggest thing of all, advocate for yourself. Taking online classes is, especially in a course being so compressed to like 4 weeks, it is a lot. And it is your responsibility to kind of bring the coursework into your schedule. Because I cannot allow any extensions without valid documentation. This is more primarily because it's a lot put into the 4 weeks. And if we do too many extensions, it's not gonna work out correctly for any of us. But if something does happen, just let me know and we'll try to figure out a way to kind of accommodate all of those scenarios. Now, couple of ground rules for this course that I like to keep, just to make sure that we are having a fair, healthy, and safe learning environment to maintain that. Please be respectful of each other and myself. Do not cheat or perform any academic dishonesty. It's not something I like to do. It gives me more paperwork than I want to. So please, no cheating, no academic dishonesty. Make safe and healthy choices. If something is happening that is hindering you, or like you're like really unwell to a point where you cannot do something, talk talk to me, or someone that can help you make healthy choices for your own well-being, because I I do care about the well-being of my students, and I want to see you all healthy and happy. And don't be afraid to ask questions. We're all here to learn, so do not be afraid of that. It's one of the things I tell all of my students: do not be afraid to ask questions. And if there's anything else that you have questions on, please let me know. And I will see you in the following videos. I will not have my video on in the lecture videos itself, just to make sure it's not blocking anything. Have a good one, guys.